Before we start, this year is being sponsored L'Refuah Shlema for Pesel Shlomis Bas Esther. There are sponsorship opportunities available. Anyone wanting to sponsor a shir, please contact Royal Shomron at royalshomroncpa@gmail.com or via phone at 054-637-4321. Welcome to this week's episode of Analyzing Chazal. This week we will be analyzing the commentary of the Sforno on this week's Parsha, Parshas Tetzaveh. Let's go to the Pasuk. Perech of Zayin, Pasuk Ches, Pasuk says as follows. V'yata Tetzaveh es b'nei Yisrael, v'yichu elecha shemen zayit zoch, kosis lama'or, la'alos ner tomid. And you should command Bnei Israel, and you should take for yourself pure olive oil crushed for use in lighting the menorah, to cause the menorah to be lit constantly. The Sforno. V'yichu elecha kisheyitztarech, v'zeh yeh kechalos hashemen lama'or shehisnadvu ata b'nidvas hamishkan. שלא יחשבו שתהיה מצווה ההדלקות המנורה מצווה שעה בשמן ההוא שהסנדבו בלבד. And you should take the oil when you need it, meaning that when the oil that you donated finishes, you will need to give more oil, and God told Moshe to tell this to Bnei Israel so that they should not think that the donation of the oil was just a one-time event. The explanation of the Sforno. The Sforno is teaching us that God had told Moshe to tell Bnei Israel that the donation of the oil was not a one-time event, and that they should be prepared to give money to purchase more oil as the need arises. The type of question that we'll be using is that the commentary is telling us that God needed to warn Bnei Israel about something that should in essence not need any warning. Okay, let's stop for a second. With the information you already have and the type of question we'll be asking, can you come up with the question yourself? Okay, here's the question. It seems from this Sforno that if God had not told Moshe to tell Bnei Israel that in the future there was an expectation that they would have to donate more oil, it would be difficult for them to do so. The question is, would it really make a difference to Bnei Israel if they knew in advance that they would be required to purchase more oil for the Mishkan, to their ability to give the required donation? It is the same amount of money either way. The answer, as we always say, comes from within the question, which was, would it really make a difference to Bnei Israel if they knew in advance that they would be required to purchase more oil for the Mishkan, to their ability to give the required donation? The answer is, of course, yes. As we underestimate the difficulty a person has to act when they consider something to be done, and then to be told that they still have more to do. If Bnei Israel had considered the donation as a final one, it would truly have been more difficult for them to give again. The practical application. In our lives, many times, especially in the world of chesed and tzedakah, a person will give and feel that what was needed from him is complete, and therefore if the need still exists and he is approached again, it will be harder for him to give the second time. However, if a person goes into every situation with the knowledge that it could truly be open-ended, it becomes much easier for a person to give. Have a wonderful Shabbos, and we'll see you next time for Parshas Ki Sisa.